Gervonta Davis vs Frank Martin, a closer look, also a clash of southpaws. The upcoming lightweight bout between Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank Martin promises to be an exciting clash of styles. Both fighters are undefeated southpaws, but their paths to this point have been quite different. Let's take a closer look at their strengths and their weaknesses, diving deeper into what makes them such compelling fighters. Gervonta Davis. His strengths are: Davis is a phenomenal knockout artist with lightning fast power in both hands, nicknamed Tank for a reason. He can turn his punches into fight-ending blows at any moment. His southpaw stance gives him unique angles to attack from, making him difficult to predict for orthodox fighters. Additionally, his footwork is exceptional. He can cut off the ring with impressive speed, trapping opponents against the ropes and unloading devastating combinations. Defensively, Davis boasts a sharp counterpunch. He has a knack for spotting openings and firing back with lightning fast counters that can stun or even drop his opponents. His head movement is also excellent, allowing him to slip punches and avoid getting caught flush. His weaknesses are: while Davis's power is undeniable, it can sometimes lead to him being a bit one-dimensional. At times, he might neglect technical boxing in favor of simply looking for the knockout blow. This can leave him open to counters if his opponent is patient and waits for him to overextend. Another question mark surrounding Davis is his stamina. While he hasn't necessarily shown signs of tiring in recent fights, he hasn't faced the kind of sustained pressure that a top tier southpaw like Martin could bring. If Martin can drag the fight into the later rounds and force Davis to work hard, Davis's gas tank could become a factor. Frank Martin. Frank Martin's strength is: Martin is a skilled boxer with a sharp jab that he uses to establish his range and control to the center of the ring. His southpaw stance, similar to Davis, allows him to present unconventional angles and throws that can disrupt his opponent's rhythm. Beyond his jab, Martin has a diverse arsenal of punches. He can switch between head and body attacks, keeping his opponent guessing. Notably, he possesses a strong body attack, which could be crucial for him to wear down Davis and potentially open him up for a knockout later in the fight. Martin is also known for his composure in the ring. He stays calm under pressure and can adjust his strategy mid-fight if needed. This adaptability could prove very valuable against a dangerous puncher like Davis. Here's his weakness. While Martin has shown decent power, he doesn't possess the same explosive one-punch knockout ability that Gervonta Davis carries. This means he'll likely need to rely on volume punching, footwork, and potentially an element of surprise to secure a victory. A significant concern for Martin is his lack of experience at the highest level. He hasn't fought the caliber of competition that Davis has faced. This unfamiliarity with the elite level could be a disadvantage, especially early on in the fight as he adjusts the intensity and the pressure. Another question mark surrounding Martin is his ability to withstand sustained pressure. While he's shown a good chin so far, he hasn't been tested by a power puncher like Davis in the later rounds of a fight. Here's the closer look to the head-to-head stats. Gervonta Davis sits at a record of 29-0 with 27 KOs, only two opponents escaping knockouts, while Frank Martin's 18-0 with 12 KOs. Davis's age is 28, while Martin is 32, or giving Davis more experience and a younger age. Davis is 5'7", while Frank Martin is 5'10", giving Frank Martin the 3-inch reach advantage. Now, Gervonta Davis has a reach of 67 inches, while Martin has a reach of 70 inches, meaning Martin could keep him at distance, but I don't think that really changes anything. Now, let's look at their last five opponents. Gervonta Davis has fought Ryan Garcia, knocked him out in the seventh round. Garcia just went on to beat Devin Haney, a good fighter, not average in my opinion. He beat Hector Luis Garcia, again good fighter, knocked him out in the ninth round. He beat Rolando Romero, another champion, knocked him out in the sixth round. He beat Isaac Cruz, another person who turned into a champion, and by unanimous decision dominantly as well: 115, 113, 115, 113, and 116 and 112. And then he also beat Mario Barrios, who he was losing to in my opinion, but Gervonta Davis kept up the pressure and finished him off in the 11th round, meaning Gervonta Davis has faced four champions in his last five fights. If you're including interim, then Ryan Garcia as well, while Frank Martin has faced unknowns in my opinion. He fought Artem Haratunian, who I've never heard of him actually. He by unanimous decision in the 12th round. He beat Michelle Rivera, undefeated fighter, unanimous decision in the 12th round. He beat Jackson Marine as TKO. in the 10th round in a 10 round fight. He beat Romero Duno by TKO in the 4th round, and he also beat Ryan Kiyosaki in by unanimous decision in the 12th round. Meaning most of his last 5 fights were decisions. Meaning out of those 18-0, the recent fights, meaning the better competition, have turned up in less KOs. While Martin presents a stylistic challenge and shouldn't be overlooked, Davis's superior power and experience are likely to be the deciding factors. If Davis can land clean with his punches, a knockout seems inevitable. However, if the fight goes deep into the later rounds, Martin's boxing skills and composure could come into play. Ultimately, I believe Gervonta Davis will win by knockout, but Frank Martin has the potential to make this a more competitive fight than many may expect. Anyways, let me know your predictions. This is the Fight Talk, and I am out.